looks like some changes are coming to the offensive line. I am Matt Minich from Cincy Jungle here with Chalk Talk, and we are going to look at the last drive and what the offensive line looked like. Because for sure we know Jonah Williams is out, so that means Hakeem is going to be the left tackle. Zach Taylor has already confirmed that Hakeem will be starting in place of Jonah Williams. And he said something along the lines of, we've got some other things to figure out on the offensive line. So what does that mean? That means Michael Jordan and Xavier and Quentin Spain. You know, how are those three going to fit in to two guard spots? Michael Jordan was benched prior to the last drive. John Sheeran actually did a piece on Cincy Jungle about that, so you should definitely check that out. And that meant Xavier came in. So brand new left side of the offensive line as the game was ending. So we're going to take a look at these guys. We've talked quite a bit about Hakeem, but we're going to look at him again as long as we're here. Mainly we're going to focus on Xavier who we haven't seen any of since the beginning of the season. So focused on Suafilo 72. Now, the first thing I noticed about him is he's playing really high. All right, so he's got to bend his knees. He's got to get lower. One of the things I really liked about him coming in, though, is I think he's a really smart guy, right? And you can see, look, it's not like these are fast stunts, but, I mean, he gets a shot on the nose tackle here, and then as that guy goes away, what's he do? He keeps looking for work. He helps out Adeniji, and then he comes back to the nose tackle. They actually get a pancake there as he helps Trey finish that guy off. And he's always looking for work. Hit there, boom, come in and help Trey again. All right, now if you get him to sink his hips, play a little bit lower, put a little power behind some of these, now you got something. Hakeem's feet look good, which is what we expect from Hakeem. Does a good job coming down and posting. Obviously, like we said, gets a little help from Suafilo there. We'll start with Hakeem again. Again, we've got some movement on the D-line. Looks like he's a little bit overcommitted here. Steps. All right, kick step down. Riding it, but his eyes are up, and he comes off, and he makes that adjustment. All right, where's Suafilo fit into this? Again, he's just like a little high. His feet are really wide. But when it comes around, all right, that guy comes inside, he locks up on him. That guy's going nowhere. All right, Suafilo, we're going to see him kick step, come back down as he sees the twist. All right, there's a guy lined up in a 4, head up on the tackle. Looks like he's kick stepping to that right away. And as that guy twists and comes to the inside, Suafilo steps down. Bam! Right on nose tackle. A little bit better there. He's lower, right? He's coming underneath the guy's pads here. But, I mean, look, he's still not really bending his knees. So I'm worried about the guy getting run over, and look, there it is. Getting pushed back into the quarterback. That's not good. So he's got to fix that. He's got to bend his knees. He's got to fix his anchor by bending his knees. As we look out here to left tackle, Hakeem Adeniji. Kick step. All right, and then he kind of loses the edge a little bit there. Right, real good with his feet right away. I think he's just like almost surprised when that guy finally comes off of the chip block there from Drew Sample. I mean, that's what, you know, some offensive line coaches don't like chip blocks for this very reason, because it throws their guys off. And I know for a fact that Hakeem Adeniji's offensive line coach in college is not a fan of chip blocks. So that just might be an adjustment for him. All right, real quick set here from Adeniji. Nice shot, though. Good feet. His hands are a little bit wide. I'd like to see those a little bit tighter. But overall, pretty good. We kick inside Suafilo. All right. This is a big miscue. Now, look, Suafilo, we haven't seen him in months, but he's been here the whole time. He should know what's going on. There's definitely miscommunication here. And right now, I mean, look, this is just like the Bengals 3-4 defense. I mean, it's really a bear front. It's like a 5-down set. So when you've got these 2 4 eyes and a 0 technique, and then you've got potential for edge rushes as well, he's got to be coming here. I mean, look, I'm not in their meetings. I don't know what they call on this, but man, I gotta think it's big on big up front, and then Gio being responsible for the Mike linebacker. See Quentin Spain here gets a little confused with two guys coming as well. You try and block two guys, you don't block any guys, and that's what happened there. Su'a-Filo is stepping down to help out with Trey, leaving his guy completely unaccounted for. So that is a big, big problem there. You know, one thing I really like about Su'a-Filo, he's always looking for work. And you see that here, all right? Now he's aware that there's a guy in that B gap. He's setting towards him. That guy doesn't come, and he looks for work. He looks to help out Trey here. Although we have the inside spin move on the outside on Hakeem, and Hakeem could have used some help too. Like he sets out wide. It just looks like he's a little too involved in this, right? Like you want to get a shot with your hands, and Hakeem's letting this guy get into his body. You need space, okay? Offensive linemen want to have space. That's why it's important for them to have long arms. That's why you always hear about long arms. Look, you want to get a shot and create some space so when they make moves, you've got a couple feet to adjust to it. You know, spin moves don't really work on extended arms. Spin moves work when you get into the body like this. And that's a pretty good one. Last play of the game for the Bengals. We see Hakeem again. Not a bad little set. I mean, you see really good feet here, right? This guy kind of surprises him when he keeps working the edge. But he adjusts pretty well to it. All right, you'd like to see it be a little smoother. You'd like to see him get a little more depth right away here. But, I mean, his footwork is excellent. That's what we loved about him coming out. He's an excellent athlete. Su'a-Filo again looking for work. Nothing comes in here. Nobody coming in either one of the gaps on either side of him here. And what does he do? He comes in and he gets a shot. You know, so you love to see that he's always looking for work anyway. So we're going to see some changes on the offensive line. You know, with Su'a-Filo being back in the mix, you know, could this be it for Michael Jordan as a starter this year? And also with Hakeem, you know, he's going to get another round, another shot with Jonah going on injured reserve, unfortunately, today. I'm Matt Minich from Cincy Jungle. Chalk Talk is brought to you by Narragansett Beer. Thank you for joining me. We will be back this weekend and every weekend, counting down and getting you ready for the game on the live pregame show. So make sure you are checking that out on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. See you then.
Red 7, hot rock!